Paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything could happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, the team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Derek White out there with Anfernee Simons, and it's Horford in at the center position. Now here's Tatum. 19-footer. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
At 6'8" with a nice release point, Tatum's jumper is a tough one to disrupt.
Grant outside. Back to Holiday. Inside. Here's Ksingin. Boston pulls it in. White looking it over. To the inside. Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
When Brown gets the ball this close in, he knows he can finish. Just a matter of execution.
Outside Holiday. Here's Grant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on White.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, Brent, we hear the phrase 3 and D. Jeremy Grant is a perfect example of that, though.
Well, Grant's done a good job of trying to find some more confidence in shooting from the arc. He shot over 40% from 3 in one season. Defensively, he's versatile, he's long. I'd like him to play a little bit more physical, but if that comes along, he's the kind of guy you want to suit up with.
And he makes the first. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And so Grant nails them both.
Talk to most of the coaching staffs around the league. What is the first thing they think about with Jeremy Grant? And it's that athleticism that comes to mind.
It's stolen by Holiday. From 12 feet. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
This guy has crazy hops. Brown levitates over the floor.
Grant outside. Back to Holiday. Pass to Ksingin. Horford with a steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Tatum can't hit. For Portland, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Grant. And he knocks down the 10-footer.
Grant at 6'9", using that length right there. A nice soft touch in close to the rim.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Grant against Brown. Tatum looking it over. And here's Horford for 3. He can't hit that time.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Holiday against White. It's Holiday with a drive. And down it goes. 2 points.
Jrue's got such a great build. 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Simons. It's Brown on the wing. Oh,
yes, sir.
Wow!
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Holiday against Simons. The shot by Holiday, no good.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Horford passes to Simons. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Portland leading. Gives us a chance to catch up with 𝙤𝙤 LaForce.
I caught up with Coach 𝙤𝙤 Billups. We discussed just how difficult Jason Tatum is to guard and what he wants his team to do against him. And Coach told me he's a very talented and polished player. I told our guys to stay in front of him, don't fall for the pump fakes, play smart and under control. It's easier said than done, but we'll see if they're up to the task. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, 𝙤𝙤. Simons outside. White to pass to Brown. Sends it home from three-point land. Brown's got 9.
Even when Brown's shooting quickly, he's not rushing. He takes his time with his release.
Outside Holiday. This one for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Avdija. Still without a bucket. Holiday taking his time here. Here's 𝙬𝙬, hounded by Tatum. Avdija from outside. Horford pulls it in.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
White, the pass to Tatum. Portland with a rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Pass to Holiday. Down low. Here's 𝙬𝙬. The 3. Sinks it from distance.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Now here's Tatum. Tatum with a screen. To the paint. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Timeout. And 𝙤𝙤 Billups calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Well, Anfernee Simons has credited Damian Lillard for helping him with his development.
Man, BA, can you imagine every day on the opposite end of Damian Lillard as a young player in this league? Anfernee Simons willing to listen and willing to learn. And you see how far his game has come when the reins have been handed over to him.
Avdija outside. Pass to 𝙬𝙬. Now Holiday. Avdija outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Trailblazers.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Yeah, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And he knocks down the first one. And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
And both free throws good for Avdija.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Brown. 9 points in the game. That one is off. Off the outside. Pass to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Man, Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
Outside Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
To the right side. Here's Kamari, hounded by Tatum. Off the outside. Pass to Holiday. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Robert Williams comes in for Camara. And the Celtics also making a change. Hauser, he's checked in for Simons.
There's so many plays where Jrue Holiday will show you just how creative he can be with the basketball.
Celtics trail by 13. Outside Tatum. The 3 is up. That shot off the mark. And so Grant will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pass to Avdia. Deflects the pass. Offensive rebound. The shot no good. The Celtics have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Brown inside, working on Grant. Outside Tatum. Horford outside, fires the 3. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Well, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Jrue Holiday. And the Celtics also making a change. Kornet's checked in for Horford. Four on the clock. Here's Brown. No good that time. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Pass to Ayton. From 8 feet. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 6. Grant against Brown. 4-3. There's the 3. Hauser, that's good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Henderson. Outside, Williams. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Celtics trail by 10. Here's Hauser. Outside Tatum. From the arc. And it's Portland with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Sharp finds Henderson. Pass to Ayton. Grant against Brown. Fires the 3. And it's Grant with a 3. Grant's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter, exploding from the perimeter.
Now here's Grant. He's got 9. No good. 3 for 4 in the game now.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Portland leading by 13. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
So it's Boston now. After the basket by Portland. Kornet. Oh, hey! How about that?
That's impressive.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Banton, he's checked in for Grant. Portland has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Outside Sharp. Fires for 3. And they get it back. Banton passes to Ayton. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You know, I like that decision from Henderson, giving up the rock.
51 seconds left in the first. Pass to Tatum. Here's Gonzalez. Oh, Ayton with the block. Now the Blazers on the move. Sharp finds Henderson. And here is Williams. Here's Sharp. And it's Kornet with a rebound. Here's Hauser. Pass to Kornet. Here's Pritchard. There's the triple. And at the buzzer, counted.
Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And so it's Jrue Holiday making things happen for Portland. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, the Trailblazers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Celtics trail by 11. On the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. Pritchard and White at the 1 and the 2. Jason Tatum out there with Luke Kornet. Here's White. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Portland has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. The pull-up. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Now here's Tatum. And here's White. Releases. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by White. Tatum's got 8.
Great rhythm to that shot. Tatum right off the pass.
Holiday passes to Williams. Here's Banton. He's guarded by White. Here's Benton. No points so far. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his third foul so far. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. And the Celtics also making a change. Horford's checked in. Boston on D. Trailing by 10. Pass to Kamari. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. The three is up. No good on the shot. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Now here's White. Back to Pritchard. Now here's White. He's covered by Grant. Horford, a screen on Grant. White, the pass to Pritchard. It's deflected. Grant outside. And there's the screen. Goes up on the baseline. That's good on the jumper. He's got 11.
Nice control by Grant through the tough mid-range jumper. That's a shot of confidence.
Pass to Gonzalez. Avdia against White. Horford, a screen on Avdia. White for 3. Williams grabs the board. Portland leading by 12. To the inside. Here's Kamari. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Brent, what you like about Toumani Camara? He'll get in there and do the dirty work for you.
Well, what a ride for him to get the recognition to become an NBA draft pick. He did all the little things to put himself in a position to succeed, and then all of a sudden can get on the floor and contribute in so many ways. Versatile defender, knocks down some mid-range shots. These are the kind of guys who you love to see build out a career.
He misses the free throw. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Ksington, he's checked in for Portland. The Celtics also with a sub. Brown's checked in. And the second free throw is good. Celtics trail by 13. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Anfernee Simons, he's checked in for Boston. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Holiday against Simons. Down low. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Great job by Holiday keeping his head on a swivel, finding his man with the perfect pass there to finish off the pick and roll.
Simons, a screen on 𝙤𝙤. White for three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. 𝙤𝙤's got rebound number 5 here tonight. White with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Simons. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Jrue Holiday.
Taking his motion right into the D. Simons does a good job of drawing that contact.
First one falls for him.
After what we saw from Simons last year and the way he broke out offensively, just becoming one of those guys that plays with force when he has the ball.
And so Simons nails both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Grant, the pass to Holiday. Hook loose. Outside for Grant. White against 𝙤𝙤. And here's Grant from the arc. They get it again. 𝙤𝙤. Another one falls for Portland.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Horford. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, this is Horford's 𝙤𝙤𝙪'𝙡𝙀. Inside, he knows how to draw good contact and get up the shot. That's bread and butter, by the way.
He's off on the first. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. Trailblazers lead by 15. 𝙤𝙤 passes to Holiday. Grant against Simons. Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Horford, a screen on Holiday. And here's Simons outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Simons got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
𝙤𝙤 attacking. Over White. Pass to Grant. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Tatum finds Simons. Brown with it. Horford outside. Takes the 3. It's tipped. Here's 𝙤𝙤. Softly drops in the floater. 𝙤𝙤's got 12.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Outside White. Pass to Brown. Screen by Horford. On the wing, Tatum. The 3 ball. And 𝙤𝙤 pulls it down. 𝙤𝙤's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Grant in the post, defended by Brown. They set a pick. 3-pointer, Holiday. Boston with a rebound. Outside, Brown. Horford passes to Tatum. Brown scanning the floor. Oh, JB rattling the rim.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
2 points. That one goes.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Given his massive size, it is easy to see why Horford picks up a lot of fouls.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. First free throw is good. Horford hits them both. Portland leading by 14. Avdia outside. Grant right side. And there's a pick. Back to Holiday. Great D that time from Simons. Boston's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. White hits them both. Trail Blazers lead by 12. Henderson left side. They set the pick. Here's Sharp. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Al Horford.
Now, Sharp was a mystery man back in that 2022 draft, not playing a minute of college basketball, but drafted in the top 10 because of this upside.
And the first one at the line is good. And you watch Shaedon Sharp, Brent. The talent is undeniable.
Well, the athleticism really is something that jumps off the court for you. I mean, he's not just a scorer or a rebounder. I think if he uses that athleticism, he could become an elite defender in this league.
Celtics trail by 13. Simons outside. Over Henderson. From the high post, he drills it. Simons got 7 points for the quarter.
Most of Simons' shots are inside or outside. I don't know where the other side they could come from, but he can hit from anywhere.
Ayton, a screen on White. Back to Ayton. Horford with a steal. Brown with it. Avdia picks him up. Shoots. Another one falls for Boston.
Yeah, taking over this one in effortless fashion. When Brown is cooking like this, keep working the ball to him.
Ayton with a screen. Here's Sharp. Ooh, rejected by Horford. And he gets it back. Avdia finds Sharp. 6 to shoot. Ayton, a screen on White. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton dangerous in the pick and roll just because as a big, he can get off of that screen so easily.
Ayton against Horford. Screen by Horford. Brown passes to White. Over 𝙁𝙗𝙗. The jumper from the wing off target.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's Sharp. Pass to 𝙬𝙬. There's the triple. Sinks the tray. 𝙬𝙬's got 10 points.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Outside Tatum. Looking to end this. Hey! Jason Tatum takes flight.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Henderson against Simons. Henderson, the pass to 𝙁𝙗𝙗. Here's 𝙬𝙬. Off the mark there with a 3. Celtics trail by 12. Outside Tatum. Launches a 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 3rd assist of the night.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Now here's Sharp. The 3 is up. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Tatum. He's got 13. Horford can't hit. White with a steal. Tatum passes to Brown. Nifty move. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. It's 𝙁𝙗𝙗 on the wing. Defended by Brown. Pass to 𝙬𝙬. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
That one's off. Robert Williams checked in for 𝙁𝙗𝙗. And he's good on the second. Celtics trail by 13. Here's Pritchard. 1:02 left in the first half. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And the Blazers making a change here. Banton's checked in. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 17 points was their biggest margin. They set the screen. Three-pointer Sharp. On target from range. Sharp's got 7 points for the quarter.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Here's Pritchard to halt the run. The shot won't fall. Here's Banton. Pass to Williams. And here's Sharp.
Oh, man.
Oh, out of this world reverse jam. Nice.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Henderson. Beyond the arc. Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's got 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And that concludes the first half. It's the Trailblazers up by 15. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Celtics trail by 15. We've got Jrue Holiday, also Avdija out there, Jeremy Grant out there with Ksingin, and it's Kamare in at the power forward. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Now here's Tatum. 5 on the clock. From the wing. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. 15 points in the game. Trailblazers lead by 13. Grant outside to the paint. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Making plays isn't something Grant is worried about, but he will make smart passes if he can.
Outside Tatum. Screen by Horford. Tries it from the top of the key. Here's Brown. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Pass to Avdija. Outside Holiday. Lets the 3 fly. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Now Simons. He's covered by Grant. Simons against Holiday. Simons passes to Tatum. The 3. They get it back. Simons off target at the rim. Portland leading by 15. Outside Holiday. Back to Avdija. Grant in the post. He's against Horford.
Swatted by Horford. In terms of defense, Al Horford up there amongst the top.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. 5 to shoot. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Anfernee Simons.
Holiday perks up a little bit when he gets to the inside, knowing that there's the possibility of some contact.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight. That's good from Holiday. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Boston. 17-point game. On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Simons. It's stolen by Holiday. Here's 𝙭. Launches it. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one. Celtics trail by 20. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
They still need this. And there it is for him. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What a move by Tatum. When he's pulling these off, he's impossible to defend.
Avdia outside. Holiday a screen on White. Pass to Grant. They set the pick. Fires from deep. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 5 rebounds in the game. White with it. Avdia picks him up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That's good from White. White hits them both. Grant with it. He's got 11. Horford with a steal. And here's Simons outside. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 5 rebounds tonight. Brown against Grant. Outside Holiday. Ooh, rejected by Horford. Outside White. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by 𝙭. Portland leading by 16. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown from outside the arc. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
And when he was younger, Tatum would often try to do it all himself, but now he wants to keep everybody involved.
Avdia outside. Back to Holiday. And here's Grant from the arc. Offensive rebound.
Oh my! What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Pass to Brown. This one for 3. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now Holiday. Here's 𝙭. Jacks up a 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. 𝙭's got 6 in the quarter.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Got a piece of it.
Grant's got some verts. I mean, it's all out there, especially effective on getting to the shooters and making an impact.
Celtics trail by 20. Pass to Simons. Shoots over Grant. Simons' shot is good. Simons got 9.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Left side, Holiday. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Yeah, defenders right now guessing as to how Jrue Holiday is going to come at you. Offense showing up tonight for Jrue.
Tatum from long range. Portland with a rebound. Grant, the pass to Avdia. Back to Grant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And Grant, a great job there of going into contact, not shying away.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Trailblazers.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
The first one falls. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. And so Grant nails them both. The Celtics shooting around 41%. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Hauser. Over Grant. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Hauser's got his second basket. Portland leading by 20. Hayden with it. Outside Sharp. Here's Benton. On the wing, Grant. From 13, good. He hits the jumper. Grant's got 15 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Pritchard gets it to go.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Now here's Ayton. He's got 6. Grant, the pass to Benton. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Celtics trail by 19. Pass to Cornet. Here's Pritchard. He's got 9. To the inside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem for Tatum, but now he's creating scoring opportunities for others.
Here's Benton. He's scoreless. Williams with the screen. Grant attacks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hard to guard when he's that close. Grant really good at drawing the defense in to foul him.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. No good on the free throw. Henderson, he's checked in for Portland. He hits the 2nd from the line. Celtics trail by 18. Now Tatum. 17 points in the game. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Robert Williams picks up 1.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside.
First trip to the line for him here. And that one falls for Tatum.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Ayton. He's got 6. Pass to Williams. Back to Ayton. Ayton with a screen. Shot clock at 6. The rebound, Celtics. Here's Pritchard. 11 points in the game. Pass to Cornet. On the wing, Tatum. They double-team Tatum. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Boston again missing. Trailblazers lead by 16. And here's Grant from the arc. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Well, nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
Tatum, a screen on Henderson. Now here's Tatum. Over Williams. Tatum can't hit. The Trailblazers have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter, 8 of 16. Well, Brent, when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his mobility alone causes problems.
No doubt about his explosiveness, BA, being one of the things he uses as a weapon. So if he gets confidence in that outside shot, people start pressing up on him. You're going to see that quick first step and Scoot Henderson getting to the rim and becoming more impactful offensively.
Here's Benton. Still no points. From 13, Hauser grabs the board.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And finished off by Tatum.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
To the middle. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Cornet sets a screen. Here's Pritchard. Off target from outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside for Henderson. 1:02 left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
And Brent, Scoot Henderson spending 2 years with G League Ignite, the second overall pick in 2023.
Yeah, and Scoot not the first Ignite player to go very high up in the NBA draft. You think about Jalen Green with the Rockets, but an extra year in the G League, committed to staying there and developing his game. I think that helped him in terms of his maturity, and still the sky is the limit for this kid.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
Here's Pritchard. 14 points for him. Tatum against Grant. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by Henderson. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 22 was their biggest lead. Outside Sharp from the arc. Boston pulls it in. Hauser's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Here's Hauser, guarded by Sharp. Gonzalez passes to Pritchard. Boston again missing. Here's Benton. Henderson for 3. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Trailblazers up 19. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches. Talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Celtics. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Luke Cornett out there with Al Horford, and it's Pritchard in at the point. And he drops the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Celtics trail by 21. Pritchard, the pass to Horford. Pass to Brown. Over Sharp. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist by Horford.
A superb mid-range shooter. All Brown needs is some separation, and he's ready to pull up.
Horford against Holiday. Avdia from outside. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Kick out to Brown. Takes a 3. He drops it from range. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
Right side, Williams. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on White.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And the free throw, no good. Celtics trail by 18. Nice move. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. First one falls for him. 𝙤𝙤𝙘𝙀, he's checked in for Williams. And he can't hit the second. Portland leading by 17. Down low. Here's Kamare. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Growing his passing game. Sharp knows being able to reliably create for others will really round out his skill set.
Now here's Brown. Back to Pritchard. Stolen. Sharp against Brown. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Celtics trail by 19. Here's Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Pass to Horford. Got a piece of it. Here's Kornet. From downtown. Pritchard, no good. Outside Holiday. The three is up. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Excellent screen and roll there by Holiday. He gets a great look at the rim and then calmly steps up and knocks it down.
Outside, Brown. Screen by Horford. Brown, no good. Portland leading by 22. Three-pointer. And again, it's Portland with a three.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Murray comes in for Avdia. A big group substitution here for Boston. 𝙃𝙃 checked in for Horford. Tillman comes in for Kornet. Walsh is checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Davison in for Pritchard. Now here's Murray. Pass to Holiday. And here's Sharp. 4-3. That shot, no good. Here's Davison, defended by Murray. Davison, the pass to White. They need this. Again, the miss by Boston.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Back to Sharp. Now here's Murray. On the wing, Holiday. Ayton with a screen. Shot clock at 5. And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's got 26.
Now, Jrue Holiday can make enough threes to make your defense nervous.
And Boston calls time here. Man, we've seen Jrue Holiday really having a great game.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Here's Davison. He's covered by Holiday. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. And here's Sharp. Now Portland with it. They're on a 13-3 run. Outside Holiday. Ayton with a screen. Fires the three. Back to Sharp from behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Here's Davison. Pass to White. Here's Walsh. Here's Davison. He's covered by Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Davison. Pass to 𝙃𝙗. Portland grabs the miss. Klingen's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Here's Davison. Pass to Tillman. Here's Davison. He's covered by Holiday. Here's Tillman. Ayton with the defensive effort. And so Murray will bring it up for Portland. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Outside Holiday. And here's Ayton. Sharp with it. He's guarded by White. Outside Sharp. No good from outside. Boston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's 𝙃𝙗. Pass to Davison. The three. He buries it from 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Sharp goes in. Here's Klingen. Outside Sharp. Back to Ayton. Oh, he tries a three. Buries it from 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Here's 𝙃𝙗. Pass to Tillman.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he makes a first. And some changes here for Portland. Banton, he's checked in for Murray. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Jrue Holiday. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Trailblazers have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Here's Banton. Boston with a rebound. Outside Tatum. Pass to Davison. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on 𝙤𝙤𝙘𝙀. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon. Showing off some playmaking abilities with the pick and roll. I know Coach likes seeing this from Sharp.
Here's Davison, defended by Henderson. There's Tatum with the three. And Clingan pulls it down. For Portland, they've gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Throws it up high. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
What a finish by Ayton, using those long arms to snatch that pass up high.
Pass to Tatum. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Now here's Sharp. Here's Clingan. Batten on the wing. A deep three. Boston pulls it in.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Tatum's shot is good.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play. Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Boston has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Davison, the pass to Tatum. Here's Davison, defended by Henderson. Buries it down low. Davison's got 7 points for the quarter. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Clingan. Henderson with it. Back to Sharp. Here's Clingan. Outside Sharp. Clock at 6. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
And he drops the first. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Davison. Second free throw, no good. For Boston, they've gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Here's Pritchard, pass to Tatum. Horford, left side. Here's Hauser. No good on the 3. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Henderson outside. Williams with the screen. Free throw line jumper. Henderson misses. Boston's shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
That free throw misses. Aiden, he's checked in for Portland. Jeremy Grant comes in for Sharp. So he comes up empty at the line. Well, the Trailblazers shooting just a phenomenal clip, 59% here in the fourth. Back to Grant. Here's the three. Gonzalez pulls it in. Boston has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Tatum passes to Pritchard. A minute 37 left in the game. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive. Well, Portland's shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Henderson, the pass to Benton. Pass to Aiden. Over Horford. Aiden, no good.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Trailblazers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Donovan Clingan.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Pritchard. After the basket by Portland. No good from the low block. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth. Aiden with a screen. Here's Benton. Misses a three. Pass to Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Over Williams. The kick to Tatum. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And we present the player of the game, Donovan Clingan.